From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Friday Night Fever on demand for November 9th. I'm Mike Ludlum. Rapid River spoiled Cedarville's homecoming in early October. The Trojans wanted to be the spoiler last night in an 8-player Division II semifinal on the Rockets' home field. As you can see, conditions were a bit tricky before the contest, but the snowflakes did settle down a little bit. We're going to jump right to the fourth quarter. Cedarville, its first lead of the night. Grant Fountain scores 27 carries, 146 yards, 30-22 Trojans. But on the ensuing kickoff, that's Tyler Sundling, and he's going to end up going 80 yards for the score. 2-point is good. We're tied at 30. Now Rapid River is able to get the ball back with about 3 minutes to go. Brent Lundquist to Nate Olson. And yes, he hauls it in and keeps his balance, 67 yards for the score. Lundquist had 3 TD passes and was 8 of 9 throwing the football, but the 2-point conversion no good, so Cedarville certainly had a chance to at least tie the game. 45 seconds left, ball goes downfield, and there's Tyler Sundling with the interception. Fall down, fall down! Or get tackled by your own player, whatever works. The Rockets are on to their 3rd state championship game, winning this one by the count of 36-30.
You know, Tyler, when he has the enthusiasm and focus, he's as good as anybody in the UP. So he had a great game, but it was a team effort.
Just like I said, it's something special. You know, I'm really glad to get a win in front of these people that sat out here. Look at the snow on the ground, it's insane. I mean, I'm glad everybody sat out here and watched us.
Rockets at the Superior Dome next Saturday. They will take on the winner of Saturday's game between Portland St. Patrick and Onekama. To the scoreboard, in 8-player Division I, Morris over Colon 40-8. All Gray Simpson's Pickford plays Saturday at 3 o'clock. In Division IV, Escanaba and Grand Rapids Catholic Central kickoff at noon on Saturday. Holland Christian and Edwardsburg start at 7 Saturday night. And in Division VIII, Harbor Beach defeated Flint Beecher easily, 35-0. And this means that Harbor Beach will face the winner of Saturday's game between Breckenridge and the Ishpeming Hematites in another Division VIII regional final. TV6 and Fox UP's Tyler Markle has more on how the Hematites are preparing for the Huskies.
After a couple of down years plagued by injury and illness, the Ishpeming Hematites are back in the playoffs and rolling.
We don't get to the point where we're hoping this works or hoping that works. We just go to with what we know.
This team is unlike Ishpeming teams from the past. For many on the team, this is the very first taste of the postseason they've ever had.
They're very coachable. They've done what we've asked because they want to be successful. They've seen the success in the past. They've seen the other side of it the last 2 years. So it's a great group of kids on and off the field.
But that adversity has brought them closer together.
We feel like a family more than anything else. We all work as one unit.
They face a tough challenge tomorrow. Undefeated Breckenridge makes the trip, having already posted 8 shutouts this season.
We got to stick to our game plan. Coaches get us really prepared for this, and we just got to read our keys.
Ishpeming's greatest advantage in this matchup, though, is a crowd eager to see their squad bring home another state championship.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, the community just backs us up real well. I mean, we got great fans.
Kickoff is set for 1 p.m. tomorrow. Reporting in Ishpeming, I'm Tyler Markle, TV6 Sports.
The NMU Wildcats travel to Ashland, Ohio to wrap up the football season Saturday against the Eagles. Senior running back Jake Mayon has rushed for 1,411 yards this season. He's just 59 yards from breaking the Wildcats single-season rushing mark. The current record is 1,469 yards, held by Nelson Edmonds. He did that back in the 1991 season. Mayon wants to get the record for his teammates, not just himself.
That would be awesome as well, share that with my team. You know, that would be a great accomplishment for my linemen to help me out all this season, so that would be awesome. Just getting this win with the guys and really enjoying it with my brothers would be great.
Earlier this year, Mayon became NMU's all-time leading rusher, passing NMU Hall of Famer Steve Avery of 3,842 yards. Mayon has 41-26 in his career and has scored 37 touchdowns. Kickoff is set for 1 o'clock. Michigan Tech can raise its record to 5 o'clock with a win at home Saturday over Northwood. Kickoff from Sherman Field is set before noon. NMU hockey head coach Grant Patolny is a little surprised his team hasn't been scoring so many goals this season. The Wildcats returned to the Barrie Event Center last night to face the Cornell Big Red. And we will pick this one up in the first period. Cornell putting on pressure. Mitch Vanderlaan, the pass to Cam Donaldson. That was pretty quick. He scores, kind of a bang-bang play, so let's slow that down and take another look. The pass ends up right on his stick after he controls it with what looked like his knee, and a 1-0 lead. To the second period, tied at 1. Matt Nuttall to Vanderlaan to Michael Regish, and that puts the Big Red up 2-1. A little while later in the second period, puck gets kicked out to Cam Donaldson, and he's going to turn and send it toward the net, and Bo Starrett is there to chip it in. Cornell goes on to win this one 3-1, and Mr. Patolny still puzzled.
So that was tough. You know, it was, it's hard when you got to kill that many penalties. So we gotta figure out how to keep our discipline. You know, that was the staple of our program is staying out of the box. And to be honest, I don't know where our offense has gone. And you know, that's the biggest concern for me.
Both teams back at it Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Mitchell Slattery had the goal for NMU from a very bad angle. On the scoreboard in the WCHA, Michigan Tech bounced back and forth, 2-0, 2-2, 4-2, 4-4. Then Justin Miziak put in the game winner with 7:15 to go. Huskies 5, Ferris State 4. Alaska and Lake Superior State played to a tie at 3. The Nanooks had the bonus shootout goal. Elsewhere, Michigan and Notre Dame, Wolverines 2, Fighting Irish 1. Bemidji State over Merrimack 8-3. Finlandia hockey, Adrian beat the Lions men 5-1. And the women came close, but St. Norbert added an empty netter late to win that one 5-3. Turning to basketball, Sam Hoyt has her first victory as Michigan Tech women's head coach. First official victory, 96-65 over Ursuline. Bailey McGurk had 29 points. 3 others are in double figures. They're playing at Big Rapids. Lake Superior State, tough night against Walsh. Cavaliers win this one 95-58. Elsewhere, the Finlandia teams fall to different schools. Calvin defeated the women 83-45, spoiling Mariah LaPointe Dunham's coaching debut. Hancock's Taylor Bertilli had 11 points. Chassel's Millie Allen had 4 points in a reserve role for the Knights. Finlandia's men dropped it a 76-63 score to Wisconsin Superior. Gogibbet Community College split at the Anoka Ramsey Classic in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Women win 78-62. Bailey Froberg-Alance had 21 points and 7 rebounds. Ariana White had 19 points and 10 rebounds for the Lady Sampsons. At the men, rough night, 110-69 in favor of St. Cloud Tech. Elsewhere for Bay College, the women lost to United Tribes Technical 64-59. The men won 88-81. Reggie Dean had 18 points, Kobe Barnes 17 for the Norse men. GLIAC All-Conference Volleyball Awards announced, and Michigan Tech did very, very well. Laura DeMarchi was named Setter of the Year. Olivia Gormley was named Attacker of the Year. And for the Huskies as well, Mariah Sherman, the right side hitter, was named to the first team. NMU Sarah Keene is on the second team as a middle blocker, and 3 honorable mentions: Paige Gotham of Lake Superior State, Megan Utlak of the Huskies, and Maggie Liebeck of the Wildcats. The bad news for the Huskies is in the GLIAC semifinal down at Big Rapids, Davenport came through in the 5th set to win 3-2 and 15-11 in the 5th, and it was Ferris State 3 and Saginaw Valley State 0.